Surveillance is the monitoring of behaviour, activities, or other changing information. It is usually the watching of people for the purpose of influencing, managing, directing, or protecting them. Although it seems like there is no privacy anymore, through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, or even just walking down the street, you're always being watched. The rise of social media coincides with shifting norms about what constitutes an acceptable form of private information in contemporary societies. People can easily look up your name on Facebook or Instagram, for example, and stalk your entire profile. It is a fact that it can take no time at all to track someone down online and stalk their whereabouts. Precise details of our personal lives are collected, stored, retrieved, and processed every day within huge computer databases belonging to big corporations and government departments. This is the surveillance society.
This report from Brendan Roberts and Kate Osborne.
At 5:03 p.m. on Friday, September 21 last year, Jill Maher was just one of thousands of people across Melbourne leaving work for the weekend, a colleague by her side as she strolled from the ABC headquarters at Southbank. Like everyone, her movements would be documented by the city's many CCTV cameras. But unlike most, Jill's every step would help police form a silent narrative of her tragic final hours.
Meanwhile, on the other side of town, Adrian Bailey's night was also underway at the Quiet Man Hotel in Flemington. He too was just another face in the crowd, a packed bar paying scant attention to the man seen drinking with his girlfriend. More than 2 hours would pass before he'd place his final glass on the bar and bid an animated farewell to a fellow drinker. Bailey would then head to the lounge bar in Swanston Street, his girlfriend leaving abruptly after a fight and refusing to return, despite Bailey phoning her several times from inside the bar. At 25 minutes past midnight, he leaves the bar and walks away across Swanston Street.
At about the same time, Jill Maher and colleague Tom Wright were leaving the Brunswick Green Hotel and making their way north along Sydney Road for one last drink at Bar Etiquette.
Jill brushed off her friend's attempt at a drunken kiss and then declined his offer of a lift home, insisting she'd be fine to walk, and she headed off alone.
She's seen crossing Sydney Road, stopping briefly to ask people for a cigarette and confess her shoes are hurting her feet. But at 1:36 a.m, fate would intervene as Jill continued north along Sydney Road. A running Bailey emerges, apparently in pursuit. It's the first time CCTV footage connects the two. In the critical minutes that follow, cameras at 2 Sydney Road stores show Bailey closing in, which leads to the confrontation in front of the Duchess clothing store. This, the final sighting of Jill, lasts 36 seconds and ends with her reluctantly walking off with Bailey, now seen wearing the infamous blue hoodie.
Police allege Bailey then dragged Jill a short distance to this laneway off Hope Street, where he raped and strangled her. In the coming hours, Jill's family would wake to the devastating news that she was missing, unaware that the heartbreaking reality wouldn't be known for almost a week.
Jill Maher's murder case created a nationwide upset that resulted in state and national action to enhance CCTV security in all communities. Security videos did, however, play an important role in the initial pleas for help to find Jill in the days following her disappearance. Once an arrest was made, detectives trolled through hours of footage from cameras across Melbourne, piecing together her final hours and the movements of Adrian Bailey. I let the video play out as it gives such a vast overview of how beneficial surveillance cameras are at assisting these types of situations. Even just store CCTV cameras like the ones featured in the report can make the difference between solving a case or not.
Cameron, is there proof CCTV cameras actually save lives?
Well, Mitch, their greatest value is in assisting police with their investigations.
CCTV can be most beneficial when used in conjunction with other crime reduction measures and when tailored to the local setting. Although many people see surveillance as an invasion of privacy, we need to understand that privacy and surveillance are juxtaposing, as one can exit in the realm of the other. We need national surveillance to protect our development as a society, both locally and globally.